Shine bright up all night, we're never slowing down. Fall in love, drunk mistakes, we're bound to hit the ground. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only a day. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. Young blood made of gold, a mind you can't control. Running wild, can't come down. My head is in the clouds. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. Shine bright up all night, we're never slowing down. Fall in love, drunk mistakes, we're bound to hit the ground. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only a day. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care. On the day we are together again. On the day we are together again. I will pull you in close like a hoop with no end. On the day we are together again, we will share the same table again. We will share the same table again. I will pass you the salt, the candlelight will bend when we share the same table again. We will walk around the block hand in hand. We will walk around the block hand in hand. We will stop for a snack at the taco truck stand when we walk around the block. that survive somehow. I will write you a letter for now. I will help the strangers I meet. I will help the strangers I meet. It is possible to get back on our feet. I will help the strangers I meet. To the healers who keep us alive. To the healers who keep us alive. A toast to your courage, knowledge and light. To the healers who keep us alive. And the ones we love who are gone. And the ones we love who are gone. We remember the stories and we sing the songs for the ones we love who are gone. And on the day we are together.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Good morning. Good morning. Today is February 17th, 2024, 9:05 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. It's good to see you all in chat. Did not sleep much last night. That is an understatement. Just been researching and digging on this case. Little Audrey Cunningham, 11-year-old little girl they are looking for this morning in Texas. They're going to be searching. They're searching probably starting right now. Yeah, Martha. I know a lot of us didn't sleep. I'm sure. Good news though, last night Stephen was arrested. I have a very close source to this, and they called me last night around 10 p.m. my time, and they told me that Stephen was arrested. So I'm going to give you the latest in a run. I'm just going to give it to you all at once, and then we're going to dissect it and learn more about it. So last night, KHOU did an interview with Audrey's mom. We'll go over that. Audrey's mom has been completely open and transparent about everything. In fact, the FBI and local, I guess, enforcement, Audrey's mom did a lie detector test yesterday. She was at the office for about 4 hours, and you know, she's going through a lot. She's going through a lot right now. And the FBI, law enforcement, all of them, they've really given it their all in this. They haven't messed around. Let's see here. Also, we know that Stephen has been arrested. However, I'm being told that allegedly there could be more than one arrest that may happen. I have no idea who the second arrest could be. I'm not going to make any type of assumptions on that at this time. We'll just kind of have to wait and see. I do know that Stephen and another person was being questioned, interrogated last night, yesterday evening. And is it close to you, Little Texas? I was wondering if it was close to you or not. If it was, so the they they've done, not only were they're searching for little Audrey, where they're searching for her at, they have searched the properties of where Stephen, Audrey, and all of them lived. They've even, uh, from what I understand, allegedly have searched, even the mom's home. But in my opinion, I think Stephen was really trying to lure Audrey's mom in. They posted a car of interest to, yes, Candy Lee. Yep, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Just a really heartbreaking case, y'all. Really heartbreaking. So let me check my phone. Let me see if they messaged me back. Give me 1 second. Yeah. How does, I'm going to be critical of this. How does someone leave their child home alone with this guy? Like, I understand we have to work and we have to pay the bills. All of us do. None of us are immune from that, right? But why leave your daughter in the hands of someone who has such a criminal history? I, is that second person that they were interrogating last night, is it the father? I don't know. I just know that there was two last night that absolutely were interrogated. I know one is arrested. Uh, Quinny, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. There's a lot going around, and we'll look at. Let me just show you who he was arrested last night. So this is Stephen from last night, and offense date 2/16/2024. They had charged him with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Christina, what do you mean, review the main people? As in, how do you mean, dear? The messages implied they knew who others were, but not telling. Or sorry, were but not well. Speculating. Gotcha. Okay. Got you. Oh yeah, he's a scary dude. I'm gonna show you some. Let me show you. Did you see the cover? Did you see the cover? This man, um, well, hold on. I'll show you. Let me. Oh, thank you, my love. Thank you so much for 5 months. I appreciate you. I love you all being here, and thank you all for being here, in this horrible, horrible circumstance, to say the very least. Let me email myself this. Um, it's a lot to unpack here, to say the least. Got quite a bit of stuff here. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Allegedly with Brittany. Thank you so much for renewing membership. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you. So his charges were related to her, or they related to her disappearance. So they're not stating that yet. They're not stating that. In my opinion, they are just charging him with something, maybe to hold him with, right? Uh, this man has been charged in the past. I want to make that clear. In the past, uh, let me find it. He hit someone in the back of the head with a pipe. Hit someone in the back of the head with a pipe. Um, he's been divorced once. He has 2 children himself, and he has a protective order against him. Now, I don't know if the protective order is, let me see here, for his kids or for his ex. I didn't look at that. So, it's a lot. It is a lot. There's a lot going around. Here's another reel last night. This is another angle of where Stephen. Now, does this look like a man to you that seems concerned, or does he look like he's trying to weasel his way out of this? Yes, Bob. Yep. Yep. That shows, here, I'll show you that. I'll show you the cover. Looks like he's trying to weasel his ass out of it, doesn't he? Dude, you was the last person to see little Audrey. Yes, he is in custody now. Certainly is. Oh, he is a freaking tweaker. He is a tweaker. No bones about it. Here's some of his mug shots. Look at obviously the main photo in this. They had to hold his head and force this man to take a picture. That shows that he's being disorderly right there. I've never seen a mugshot where they've had to hold somebody like that. They weren't messing around with him there, were they? They were not messing around. Good morning, Smiley. So, yeah, yeah. Now, what was this? The thing is, And the thing I still haven't got the answer to, and hopefully we'll get this answer. I wanna know how long he has been watching Audrey. Okay. I wanna there's something here, I saw this. Did they find some stuff of her backpack? I know what you're talking about, Raybird. I'll go into that in just a moment. I don't know. It hasn't been confirmed. So as of now, I just want to put that it's speculation. Uh, or I'm just going to report it that it's speculation. I haven't heard anybody else confirm it or anything. Even if Audrey's father has nothing to do with it and it comes back that this sicko hurt Audrey, her father needs to be prosecuted for putting her in this position. I agree. I agree. Uh, you have to, I mean, for someone to take care of your child while you're not running out I mean, I wouldn't even let someone watch my child running out to the corner store for milk, right? Let alone watch my child for days and weeks at a time. Days and weeks at a time. Um, so yeah, that's the question I have is how long has Steven been taking care of Audrey? Because if it's been this long period of time, has she been abused for a long period of time? Did something happen and he was afraid he was going to get, caught or whatever? I don't know. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. Um okay, let me show you this. So Steven is a rough 41 years old. Uh no, this was in 2023. Sorry. Here in 2023, he had theft of a firearm, unlawful possession of a firearm because he's a felon, assault causing bodily injury. This guy is a violent offender. He's a violent offender. Um, yeah, exactly. Exactly. I can make it bigger for you there. So y'all can see this is Polk County Jail. This man has so many mugshots, and there are some people that just get away. It's like they just simply continue to get away. The three strike, you're out rule, doesn't apply to them, or they plead down, or they drop the charges, or whatever. But this man has been charged, wasn't convicted, but he was charged with enticing a minor. Enticing a minor. And they allowed uh this man to take care of her. You know, it's crazy. Um so yeah. Uh, so they're supposed to start searching at daybreak. Now, uh a lot of people are saying that they found some some things out of her backpack, and I want to say this is unconfirmed by police. So please don't say that this, if it's not confirmed by police, it's not confirmed by police, right? Um, and that's what someone was just asking me about, was about this, because I knew I was going to get asked about this. Now, this person writes, I just ran into a man named Grady Woods at Lookout by Browders. He was searching the rocks by water. I approached him to speak and gave me a flyer and showed me these photos of what he just found in the Goodrich Bridge. He said it's not the bridge off 59, but the loop. The police have been notified. Everyone keep sharing. Someone knows something. Time is very crucial at this point. Now, again, we have no idea if this has anything to do related to Audrey. It absolutely could, but we don't know. I mean, if this was, this is supposedly off of a bridge, someone could have thrown it over. And it could be related to Audrey, but we just don't know until police say. Now, so I want to put that out there. So if you see that, please don't, run with it and say that it is hers, because we have no idea. Now, if you can see what this says on it, it is concerning. There's like a card, some Tic Tacs, and something on here that it says, it's written on there. Now, if that is hers, that is the saddest thing, because it says send help. But again, we have no idea. We have no idea. Kids usually have, Tic Tacs or something when they go to school. What was the bags? I couldn't see. It's let me see if I have another picture of it. Bear with me one second. One looks like it looks like a card. It looks like maybe a gift bag or something like that, or something. So I don't know. So we'll just have to see. I don't know if it's a gift bag or some type of card or something. So if you see that, please don't say it's related to Audrey or anything, because again, we don't know, and I just wanted to put that out there because speculation is crazy, to begin with. Here is some things Stephen has wrote. You looking for a friend? So what's up? Let's be friends and let's make you climb the wall and get that money. I have a fiance. Okay, he can join. But sorry for the bluntness, but hey, and he's got something else there. What does he mean about get that money? Yeah, Brittany, that is true. The fact that it is in mud and it's clean is questionable as well. Um, what does he mean by get that money? Oh, rapper, get out. What does that mean, right? Now, they did yesterday or earlier today. I think I got a bigger photo. Put out this. Now, whose vehicle does this look like? If whose vehicle? How do we stop this happening from children? Well, you know, he was he he does. I see you. He has that many personalities. Um, poor guy. Yes, Loli, thank you so much. Yes, yes, yes. I did. So this says update on Audrey Cunningham. Investigators believe the 2003 dark blue Chevrolet Suburban pictured is a vehicle of interest in the search for the 11-year-old. So that lets me know that they obviously have him on camera. Obviously. Oh yeah. This is what he was driving yesterday. They do have that vehicle right now. And that is exactly right, Ladybug. I say this all the time on my channel. SA offenders can not be rehabilitated. That is why we have the offender list. That is why we have this offender list. Now, they are wired for evil. I agree. Now, notice how dirty this vehicle is. Notice how dirty it is on camera. It's got mud everywhere. It's even got mud on the ball joint here, like where it's got like grass. Thank you, Libra Moon. That's very kind of you. Lake mud and dirt. Look at this. Now, hold on. Let's go. Let me see if I can find. Okay, here we go. All right. Now, look at this. You see that? Now look how clean that is. Hold on, let me do a comparison. I'll do a screenshot and do a comparison out of each. Oh my God. Give me 1 second. Major, he's washed this truck, which means he went to the car wash, which means he, in my opinion, is trying to conceal a crime. I think, in my opinion, that she went missing, or this happened earlier. It didn't happen, the day before, the night before. The question is, why did it happen? All right, there's that one. Okay, screenshot. Copy. Paste. All right. All right, now look at this, y'all. Let's compare the two. Look at there. Definitely the same vehicle, but one is much cleaner than the other. And this couldn't be more than, what, 36 hours apart max? Squeaky clean. Now, was he cleaning the inside of that vehicle as well? Probably. Probably. Oh, I need to. If you guys want to send me anything, you can, about this case, you can send it to this phone number, or you can email it to there. And I'll try to put it on the show. Want your address to this person or not? No, Marlena. No. I thank you though. No. So they stopped searching last night or yesterday evening pretty late, or pretty, I thought personally, I thought they kind of stopped searching kind of early. It wasn't actually, it was getting darker, but it didn't seem extremely dark. Yes, he was arrested last night, Georgia mom. Yes. For those of you that's just coming in, I'll run down some things. Stephen was arrested last night. There was another person as well last night interrogated and questioned. Mom took a polygraph. She was interviewed and questioned for about 4 hours last night. She submitted even her DNA. She's completely cooperative. She has nothing to hide. Let's see here. There is Stephen was arrested last night. I don't think that, at least that I'm aware of right now, that they have arrested a second person or charged a second person with anything. Yeah, so And when I say second person, I'm not sure. Thank you, Rad. Yeah, I do have the best mods. Yeah. Thank you. I'm not sure if that is the father, so I'm not gonna really speculate on that. You know, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Um, KHOU last night did a hold on. This picture, God, I just looking at it again. Look at this. Let me see if I can enlarge this even further. Try that. This man, oh crap. Look at this guy. Let me take this banner down for 1 second. Do you see all the mud and everything? Like he was, wherever this man is, it's going to show some tire tracks, right? It's certainly going to show some tire tracks because he was spinning in some mud for sure. I feel sorry for Audrey's mom. I do. She may have not been, she may have had her demons, but even with their demons, she would have been in 1,000 times better care than with this freakazoid, in my opinion. Yes, they get dirt samples and test it. They stopped early, and that's was concerning to me. Yeah, we're going to look at that interview in just a second. So I don't know if anybody. Yeah, I feel bad for her. Looks like a tree stuck in the tire. I don't know if that's the road or what, but he has clearly he cleaned that vehicle. That's to put it quite mildly. He cleaned that vehicle. All right. This is where they're searching, right? And this was where she was last seen. This is looks like a big lake, right? It's a big lake. Audrey's mom says she's a great child. She has so many opportunities ahead of her and deserves every right to reach those opportunities. Matthew said she should be at home where we know she's safe and she's warm and she's fed. And she should be with her little brother. She should be doing what Audrey does, smiling, laughing, making everybody else laugh. All right, here we go.
Dropped off at her bus stop.
1 second.
And later on,
in Polk County.
Audrey Cunningham vanished on the way to school Thursday morning. It triggered an Amber Alert and a major search involving local, state, and federal authorities.
Authorities spent the day looking in an area around Lake Livingston up in Polk County.
Matt Doherty is live tonight at the Polk County Sheriff's Office. Matt, what do we know right now?
Well, enemy authorities will resume their search first thing tomorrow morning. It was halted earlier tonight once it got dark. However, this is still a very active investigation.
David, this is the stuff that you see on TV, and you wonder. You can only imagine what the family and the parents are going through, and there's not words for it.
Through tears, Cassie Matthews, the mother of 11-year-old Audrey, pleaded for help finding her missing daughter tonight.
She was allegedly dropped off at her bus stop, and later on, we come to learn that she never even made it on the bus.
Just hours before, investigators were playing things close to the vest, letting on that they know more than they're willing to tell the public right now.
And I can understand the public's concern that we're not giving out a lot of information, but the end here is to find Audrey and bring her home.
They haven't said if they found any sort of evidence in the area they spent searching Friday night near Lake Livingston. And despite the rumors in this small town, they won't say if there is a suspect connected to the girl's disappearance. Audrey's mother says her daughter was living with her father, who has custody, as well as her grandmother and another man. Family members tell us that other man would drive Audrey to the bus stop each morning before school. No one at the family's home would speak with us tonight. Meanwhile, Cassie Matthews says she's devastated.
You feel it's a roller coaster. You're broken. You're mad. You're lost. You're empty. And right now, I'm empty. And I'm not gonna be the same unless my baby is returned to me. And neither is her family, anyone in her family, any of us.
Authorities say that they are speaking to persons of interest tonight. If you have any information on Audrey's disappearance, you're asked to give them a call right away. Back to you.
Hopeful for her safe return. Matt Doherty, thank you.
So there's that. It's not looking good, folks. It's just not looking good. Second. Yes, that is Audrey's mom. I think authorities know a lot more, obviously, than they're telling us. To, at the very minimum. Stephen was divorced. He was married or he was divorced rather in trying to see what it says. He's got 2 kids of his own, which, and someone just mentioned in chat, what did Audrey go through? It's, who knows, who knows? I want to show y'all some pictures here. I know, who am I? That's the scariest thing. Here's a photo. She looks like a very bright, full of life young girl, but it had to be hard. Think about this, guys. Think about this. Try to always put yourself in the other shoe, right? Yeah, I've heard EquiSearch is joining today as well, Maurice. So she's 11 years old. She's 11 years old. She doesn't have her mom. She really doesn't even have her dad. She's 11 years old, and she has this stranger taking care of her. This guy with swastikas on him. This mother chicken who is writing or texting. Yes, she's still a baby. Absolutely. She has this freakazoid. Right here. Thank you, Darcy. Oops. Thank you, Darcy, for gifting 1 membership. Thank you, my love. If you was the one that received that membership, please give our beloved Darcy a big thank you, if you don't mind. Morning, Nicolina. Thank you. This guy who has enticing minors. He got charged. He wasn't convicted of it, though. So, assault with a deadly weapon. Now, if they charged him with that, why did they charge him assault with a deadly weapon? That's the question I have. Why is a stranger taking care of her? Yeah. He was clearly not, she was clearly not seen at the bus stop. There was another parent, I guess, close by the bus stop that Audrey got on it because she was having the parent was having some sort of issue with her kid in the bus or whatever. Does buses have cameras? Yes, they do. They sure do. And she said absolutely. She did not see Audrey. She did not see Steven. And from what I understand, they have Steven passing by the bus stop that morning and coming back. Thank you, Tammy T. Thank you. You are an OG, my dear. Thank you so much for 14 months. I appreciate you more than you know. That, yes, nobody will take care of your children like you will. Okay? But this guy is hold on, I'm getting some information maybe. Okay. I look for the father. I mean, he may be charged eventually as well. Where's the grandmother or mother? I don't know really about the grandmother. All I know is, about the father, the mother, and Stephen pretty much. She has been missing. So, yes. Longer than the 15th, yes. Darcy. Okay. Yes, you're probably right, Darcy. I think it's an old warrant. The police are using it for their advantage now because I think he had, I've got it pulled up right here as a matter of fact. He had a warrant from 2023. Yep. Thank you so much. All right, let me show you this. These are the type of messages, he's saying he can join, right? But sorry for the bluntness, but hey, I shoot straight, no BS. And you know what? Most chicks who are not scared to take a little bit of DICK appreciate it and take it and get paid. I mean, it's a win-win for you. Guarantee to get your world rocked and get a truck for what, a whole hour of your time. That is disgusting. I'm not a effing prostitute. You need to get out of my messages now. Okay, sorry. Or bye. Sorry. Wasn't meaning disrespectful, but just shooting straight. Well, don't. That's very disgusting and disrespectful. So the question is, and we don't know this, was this sexually motivated? God, I hope not. Oh my God. The grandmother lives with the father and the creep. Mm. Good Lord. Yeah, he has no respect for anything. No respect for anything at all. Why did it take so long for the school to contact anyone when she wasn't in school that day? Um, that's a good question. Did the Steven guy not work? I mean, hate to be judgmental here, but I don't hate to be judgmental. He doesn't seem like the working class. If you ask me. Was the grandpa saying that Stephen did live in the same house? Yeah, I believe that they were all living in the same house. The school called, but no answer to the phone. I see they are looking for the Selena. Here, I'll show you. I'll put it back up. Look at this. Hold on, let me make it smaller so we can compare. So this is the photo that police said they were looking for. It's got mud, it's got grass all around it. You can tell it was in some real muddy areas, right? And look how clean it is the next day. Oh, wow. Spotless. Spotless, right? So he cleaned that truck. Now you wonder, which, I think I think that they already have exactly where he most likely, they've got tire tracks, I'm sure, because look at this. He spun getting out of there wherever he was in this area. You can see the reflection of the police car against the Suburban the next day. Good point. Good point. Audrey's mom posted on social media that the school contacted Audrey's father and he waited 5 hours to report it. Thank you, Brett. Wow. What year is this truck? It is a 2003 blue Chevrolet Suburban. And this was on the Amber Alert. Now, you tell me this. Why is this man have a child down in a muddy place like this, right? Something's really wrong here. Hopefully he wasn't smart enough to turn off his cell phones. I think they've got him on camera everywhere. I think they've got so much evidence stacked against this mother chicken. It's not even funny. Okay. All right, let's look on see if there's anything else on the Facebook groups. They have not found her yet that I'm aware of. I think that they will most likely find her, in my opinion, soon, but we just don't know. That's right. Pray for the entire family. Just pray and share out her flyers. No GPS in that old car, but maybe he had his phone. It takes a while. Listen, he's in Texas. Things work a little different in Texas. And he has, they'll get that information out of him. The Texas Rangers don't play. Okay? They don't play. They're not going to play at all. Let's see here if there's anything in the page here. Getting some messages. 1 second. Here, let me make this bigger so y'all can see it. If you have anything you want me to show, you can text it to this number, or you can email it as well. I'm just curious of how they knew this spot to look for the 11-year-old girl. What made them find this location? Lake Livingston down by the river makes no sense. And what if they did find her backpack and shoes? But there's someone placed them there to make it look like. I don't think they were just randomly Yeah, this was the vehicle of interest right here. And look at the freaking mud. Can anyone tell me what part of Texas this is in? This is Polk County. Polk County, Texas. Justin, I sent you something from the sheriff's department. Okay. Did you email it or did you text me? It may have went to my junk mail. Oh God, I've got a lot of stuff in my junk mail. I don't see anything that you sent me, Boo Sheet. Where's she at? You're funny, Cassie. Where did you send a Boo Sheet? Text? I don't see you. Did you? Let me make sure. No. Can you text it again? I live there. They were looking and very muddy most of the time. Yeah, I've heard that the lake is very muddy as well. I've heard that the lake is very muddy as well. And a lot of prisons, they might. Thank you, Paula. I wonder if the areas that we're searching last night where the picture is taking. I do know that they have. Has it been confirmed that they found a shoe in a backpack? So authorities have not said that. Authorities have not said that. However, my friend Chronicles of Olivia, she did say that, but it has not been confirmed by police. They, you know, we have no idea all that authorities know. I think authorities know, in my opinion, precisely what has happened. They may, I mean, Stephen may even said what has happened, and they're just looking for her. We just don't know at this point. Did you send it again, Bushid? Because it's not right here. This is where they're looking. Area. Browders River Park. I mean, it's in the country. Lake is always muddy. Yeah, they said it was, which, if they're diving or whatever, that obviously makes it so much harder when it's muddy because you resent it. Okay, I got it there. Okay, thank you. I wonder if there's going to be a new press conference this morning, or haven't got to check that yet. Maybe a press conference later. All right. Thank you, Boo Sheet, for sending that. All right. It's very tiny. So I'm going to turn my camera off because I'm going to be so in front right here, right now. Nicolina, thank you so much. I'm just glad Texas is tight-lipped and won't share their hand. Cases get solved better that way. Yes. Amen. Amen. Yes. That's right. Public doesn't need to know things until it's absolutely time. I'm sure they're looking for his phone data, locations, pics, everything, especially GPS. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I hear EquiSearch is or will be there today. What time is it in Texas? It is 9:10 a.m. in Texas, or local time there. Okay, so 1 second. All right, I'm going to read this. Let me turn off my camera because I can't see. I'm going to be squinting. All right, it says as follows. February 15, 2024, attempted child abduction under investigation, patrols to increase. I think it says Milam County Sheriff's Office is alerting the community about one possible child abduction that occurred this evening, February 15th. Milam County Sheriff's Office, Mike, I don't know if it's Clone, or said 2 incidents were reported near the, you know what, I'm going to have to, I don't know if I can read this, it's so tiny. 2 incidents were reported near some independent school district, and the other was reported near another end of Milo, I think it says. It's so tiny, I can't see. Sorry, Milam School District. Authorities received 2 calls regarding vehicles following students walking home in Thorndale. In one of the reported incidents, the vehicle had a male and a female occupant, both described as being Hispanic. The pair were in what is described as a white Honda Accord. The other incident in Thorndale involved a Hispanic male in a vehicle of an unknown description. None of the students being followed were taken. In Milam, the vehicle was believed to be driven by a male in a blue pickup truck. What? The driver was described as a tan male with no facial hair. Okay, that would mean. And reportedly told the female student to get in the vehicle or else be forced in. Luckily, the student ran off toward an adjacent railroad track, and the vehicle there left the scene. At the time, the Milam County Sheriff's Office and the partner agencies in the area will increase the presence of all county schools on Friday, February 16th, Parents are urged to educate their children about being aware of their surroundings and to run away or call 911 approached by someone until being approached by someone they do not know. Sheriffs said the safety of the Milam County children is our priority, and the office will increase patrols near school for the time being. He also reminded the community to alert the authorities of anything or anyone that is being or acting suspicious. Anyone with information about the incidents can call the sheriff's office 254 697 7033 or Crime Stoppers 254 697 8477. Wow. Was you having a hard time hearing? Damn it. Did you hear that good? Did you hear the damn it good? Okay. Yes, he had charges for enticing a minor, but the thing was, he didn't he wasn't found guilty. Yeah, I was past kind of my microphone, so that might be why. Let me check my microphone now. Oh, here we go. That should be better. Damn it. Did the mother lose custody of Audrey? I don't know if she lost. Yes. Yes. She, she had her own troubles or whatever, and I feel really bad for the mother. Yeah. I feel really bad for the mother currently. So that's, it's alarming that there's 2 other incidents. Yeah, just don't touch the mute button. I know. I'm really bad about the mute button. It's really alarming that there is people out here, trying to get the children, and definitely talk to your kids, please. There's so many people that did not. Okay, what is this? These 4 circled messages to me come across likely as an alibi building. He asked me yesterday going to school. She asked me yesterday going to school. Yes. They told her that you are in the woods. She is confused about the situation, but I told her that you were not hiding in the woods, but we talked. He was trying to set her up. Yeah, that's true. I see you. I've heard that as well. Yeah, they have not found her as of yet that I'm aware of. Hold on, I'm trying to find something here. Let's watch this right here. This is what they said yesterday. This is what they said yesterday. Yeah, there was helicopters and everything yesterday. It's-
Wanted to provide some investigative updates at this point right now. My name is Lieutenant Craig Cummings, CRAIG, CGMMINGS, spokesperson for the Texas Department of Public Safety. Here speaking on behalf of the Polk County Sheriff at his request. I'm joined by Polk County Sheriff Byron Lyons, Polk County District Attorney Shelley Sitton, San Jacinto County Sheriff Greg Capers, and then Polk County Precinct 2 Constable Bill Cunningham. The location that we're at right now is a location of interest.
I'm going to look for Grizzly. It's Grizzly.
Leaving this scene, we will be back tomorrow. We will have deputies here to protect this location and the investigative efforts that have been uncovered.
Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, here we go. 1 second.
Hopefully it won't to please not. Like there are people that are not going to watch this video and they're going to send it to me too. So it's just, I just want some control, man, in the messenger. Please don't just keep the conversations out here, please.
See, this is. Oh wow, they know it's him. They absolutely know it's him. How do you join the channel? You can the mods can drop you a link. There we go. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Guys, I hope that there's a miracle here, but I just pray that.
And as always, I don't like speculation. I like facts.
She's awesome.
Yeah, very heartbreaking, very scary. Like it's a lot of uncertainties, and prayers for Audrey and her family to not, interfere with the investigation and for the integrity of investigational purposes. They're not telling
the service is so bad out there.
Us a whole bunch, and that makes sense. I mean, we can sit here on the sidelines and speculate, or we can just accept what they're telling us at this time and just have patience and wait. These people.
Yeah, the service is really bad. Thank you, Fly Girl. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, Miss Always Right, Ryan. I'm so sorry. I missed your comment. I'm sorry, but any parent that allows their children to be watched or left with a RSO should be charged with the same things that the offender is charged with. It's our job as parents to protect them. I wholeheartedly agree. However, I do want to say that he technically is not, he's not a registered offender. He's technically not a registered offender. That's the thing. The service is really bad.
We're out here, boots on the ground. And if they're telling us to hold on, then we've got to listen. I mean, we don't want to mess up anything. There's a lot of people that meant very well. They want to come out here and search. Unfortunately, they're not certified to enough. They can only go.
Service is really bad.
Go door to door so much,
Yeah, we'll hold off on that for a little while. Service is really bad right now. He has a long history of crime, for sure. All you have to do is look at him. I would never leave my child with someone like that. I agree. Stephanie, we have no knowledge that they have found Audrey yet. I figure, that she will be found. Yeah, just email me, Brittany. I'll send them to you. Sure. I sent you 2 screenshots down the street. Okay. Okay. Look at this, y'all. We have a situation with our son yesterday getting off the bus. 1988. Please reach out if you need anything. Yes. Yep. This was a comment by one of the parents, and they had not seen Audrey get on the bus, get off the bus, any of that. Then let me find something else. Another comment says, a guy on a motorcycle told Teal and Gunner, hey, and tried to get them to come to him. Then he drove back to the house. This happened within 20 to 30 minutes ago. FM 1988 between Thomas Supply and State Park Road. We've got PCSO coming out to help look for him. This guy, he could be linked perhaps, to God knows what. People were speculating yesterday that he shared this one guy's that he was missing, or he died or something like that. And they was like, could even be linked to that. Oh, he never took her to the stop. Absolutely never took her to the stop. Never, ever, ever took her to the stop. Let's see if Grizzly's got better service now.
It's up to everybody else in the areas to please check your cameras. So yeah, they're up the road. They're somewhere off of 59. EcuSearch is here. Just so you got shots anymore, please don't do that. I have people trying to wake me up at 4 a.m. with phone calls, and that's not right. You gotta have respect. I'm human. That's all I gotta say. I'm just a girl from the hood. That's it. Reach out to the law enforcement, please.
I mean, look at all the law enforcement that's already there. Yeah, it's not his first rodeo for sure. So the dad's roommate did something to the girl. He hasn't been charged with doing something to her. He is in custody, though. One other charges, just to pretty much hold him. I fear that he will lie to the police and say something like he took her fishing and she accidentally fell off the boat. If he lies, I hope. Well, Lauren, he could say that, but that he lied about her getting on the bus, and all of this. So, I mean, he could lie about that, but I honestly think that either they have broke him, in my opinion. We don't know this as a fact. I want to make sure that's clear. I'm telling you my opinion. that they have either broke him and they know and he's said something, or they just absolutely know a hell of a lot more, and they have enough evidence to, if he did something, more than likely autopsy will show. Yes. Yes. It's just this should not be happening. This should never, ever, ever happen to a kid. The fact that he never, what was that? Her to stop that speaks volumes. It sure does. It sure does. I'm trying to see if there's anything. That's an old video. Bear with me, y'all. I don't guess that they're going to have anything live or any updates until, I'm guessing, later today. It's only 9:30 in the morning in Texas right now, right? So it's still very, very early.
Thank you.
Does ICU, can you see if Grizzy has a Cash App or something? I need to send her something because I'm playing her stuff. Okay, it ended. There we go. So there's that. She usually doesn't sit live very long. Make sure you sub up to Grizzy. Let's see here if there is anything happening. Look at her. Guys, 11 years old is a baby still. Yeah, I mean, Marlene, if he had his phone on, yes. If he had his phone on, sure did. Um, it would be interesting to know, even if Audrey had a phone. A lot of kids have phones now, right? So did she even, could she have even had a phone? Thank you so much. Thank you, Bushi. Thank you. Oh, Camille, thank you so much, my love. Thank you. Thank you for texting me. We'll talk soon. Good to see you, honey. Thank you. If you was one of the 5 that was gifted memberships from Camille, please give her a big, big thank you. Took her to the stop. Yeah. Yeah. He never took her to the stop. Never, ever, ever, ever. Shit. What happened? He never took her to the stop. All right. We're going to look at this article. Again, if you have anything you want to send or show, you can, this phone number, you can text it or you can email me. All right. Investigators looking for an SUV. Search continues for missing Livingston 11-year-old Audrey Cunningham. And as you know, Audrey, they did give an Amber Alert. Investigators are looking for a vehicle in connection to the disappearance of 11-year-old Audrey Cunningham of Livingston, Texas. According to the Texas Department of Public Safety, the vehicle is a 2003 dark blue Chevrolet Suburban. Several persons of interest are being investigated after an Amber Alert was issued for the girl. Law enforcement have started to search for Cunningham again on Saturday at the Lake Livingston Dam. This is an area of interest in the investigation. Now, because of Audrey's circumstances, you know, I'm sure that they had to investigate all of the people. Well, they did. I know that they did. They had to investigate mom because, mom didn't have custody. People can kidnap and, but obviously that's not the case in this case. But they had to go through all of those. Oh, Camille. I'm sorry, honey. You hang in there. Graham and a smartwatch. Yes, they could have a smartwatch. I don't even know if morning lip lock. Where's the father? The father was being interrogated / interviewed last night. Thank you, Melody. Appreciate you. Yeah, he didn't normally drop her off. All right.
Are you aware if a notification was ever sent to a parent that Audrey never made it to school yesterday?
That would be a question for the school district.
Did the school notify parents 11-year-old Audrey Cunningham did not make it to school? This is the question we're asking law enforcement tonight.
Livingston ISD said yes, they did send out a notification when Cunningham did not make it to school. KPRC2's Rowan Balogan is live in San Jacinto County, where investigators just wrapped up a news conference. Rowan.
Keith, Candace, investigators telling us that they are calling it for the night with plans to return tomorrow morning and continue their search back in this location. This location, they spent hours here today that they've called a location of interest. Now, we are also, but without really going into further detail why this location is so important for them. Investigators say the 11-year-old never made it to school yesterday. The district, Livingston ISD, telling us they did send a notification to Audrey Cunningham's guardian. They say it's a standard absence notification used across the state. For when a student doesn't come to school, a message is sent to family. Again, they didn't go into who got it or when that message was sent. Now, we are working to get more information on it for you all. However, the district did share with us a message they sent to families encouraging them to check their cameras. Take a look at this map. If you live along the scenic loop, FM 3126, 2457, and 350, make sure to check your cameras around the road itself. Officers, law enforcement today confirming they want people to check it, specifically for the time after 3 a.m. yesterday morning. Now take a closer look again at this map. Police say your cameras can help. Investigators say they're going to protect items used in today's search as they have plans to be back here in the morning.
We will be back tomorrow. We will have deputies here to protect this location and the investigative efforts that have been uncovered up to this point. We are asking the public to stay away from this area. And then tomorrow, we're going to have additional resources that will be on hand to help find Audrey. And I want to reiterate that we are committed to bringing Audrey home.
To help find Audrey.
Now, investigators asking for anyone with any information or any sort of tips to call DPS or the sheriff's office. Again, that they are asking people to stay away from this area with plans for them to be back here early tomorrow morning. Reporting live, Rowan Balogan, KPRC 2 News.
Certainly hoping for a safe return for that little girl, Rowan.
So, the father is probably not going to speak anytime soon. But the mother of Audrey did speak last night. I played that earlier, which I can play it again here shortly. Here, Let's go to Google Earth. Oh, I thought I had it pulled up. And we'll was last seen here. Bear with me. 1 second. If EquiSearch is there, you know that this is what they do, right? So why is it not working? If EquiSearch is there, I believe that they will find her more quickly. I do believe that. Livingston, Texas. Go. All right, so this is the road that Audrey lived on. She lived on the 100 block. We're on 200 block right here. Is we going up or down? Okay. So no, it's probably the other way. But this is the road that she lived on. She lived on the 100 block. Thank you, baby kisses. Hold on, I'm getting some information in. 1 second. Okay. Bear with me, y'all. Mm-hmm. Okay. Did it not send? Why is it not sending? Do you know how far away that is? Let me just ask. Do you know how far away the location is? Hmm. Why is it not share? All right. Trying to find something, y'all. Bear with me. Okay. All right. Look at this. Wow. Making an arrest was huge. It really was huge. That is true, Cassie. Audrey Cunningham, update Texas. DPS identifies vehicle of interest.
Well, 11-year-old Audrey Cunningham is still missing. The massive search to find her continues this morning near Lake Livingston. New this morning, officials have released an image of a vehicle of interest. Katira Winfrey is live in Polk County with the newest details. Katira, what have you learned out there this morning?
Well, Cheryl, the search area here near Bower Marina is starting to fill up. EquiSearch is here along with several other law enforcement agencies, all desperate to find this little girl. And now this morning, we've officially reached past 48 hours since that little girl has gone missing. Now, here's a look at a vehicle of interest. It's a 2003 dark blue Chevy Suburban. Officials believe it's some way connected to the missing girl. Now, this morning, search areas is looking really similar to what we saw yesterday as crews looked for clues. Officials say Audrey went missing on her way to school. Family later learned she never got on the bus or made it to school. And so far, investigators call the search location an area of interest, and that's what led them here. KHOU spoke to Audrey's mom here. Hear what she had to say.
She has so many opportunities ahead of her, and she deserves every right to be able to reach those opportunities. She should be at home where we know she's safe and she's warm and she's fed, and she should be with her little brother. She should be doing what Audrey does, smiling, laughing, making everybody else smile and laugh.
And the mother said Audrey lives with her dad, her grandmother, and another man, and says that man allegedly dropped her off at the bus stop Thursday morning.
didn't drop
However,
her off.
investigators so far haven't given any suspect information, but we'll update you throughout the day as we learn more. For now, reporting live in Polk County, Katira Winfrey, KHOU 11 News.
Absolutely heartbreaking to hear the concern in that mother's voice. Thank you so much, Katira.
Oh, well, okay.
Hey guys, we are.
All right. Yeah, we know whose vehicle this is, and we know that it was cleaned for sure. For sure. Okay, so there's that. Texas EquiSearch is there. They are the best in the business as far as searching goes. They have all of the resources available, even more than law enforcement as far as technology, because this is the only thing that they do. This is Livingston Dam. I'll show you a video here shortly. It is a huge body of water. Huge. Absolutely huge. Very, very big body of water. The dam itself isn't that big. I mean, it's not like a huge dam overall, but the lake is big. Yeah, the dam is several miles. I think it's like 10 miles, I want to say, from where she was last seen. Okay, I already showed you that. Let's see here. Okay, here's a close-up of the dam. I mean, it's not a huge dam. At least I don't think it is. Oh, thank you, Texas lady. Yeah, But the thing is, I think relatively that they're going to find her pretty more easily. I would think so. He actually lives in a camper on grandma's property. He should not have been. Ugh. All right. What was going to show you? What was going to show you? Oh, I wanted to. Let me see here. I think News Nation had something about this little. Maybe they did. Maybe they did. Texas EquiSearch includes the use of ground searches, side scanner, sonar, ground penetrating radar, boats, aircrafts, drones, and ATVs. Lulu, they have top notch stuff, right? I mean, they have way more stuff than most police forces do. Does her dad have a criminal past? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, he was a hard he works, he works a lot. Um, but you can't put your child in danger like this, right? You just can't do it. It's just wrong. I mean, look at this, guys. Look at this creep. Would you leave your kid with that? You see something, say something. You have a great point. You have a good point. Why stick a child with men with sick criminal history? Birds of a feather. Makes you wonder. What is the motivation? What was the motivation for this to happen? And I mean, I'm sorry. I don't think someone just wakes up a guy like this who has, swastikas tattooing, and they just one day unalive someone, especially a kid. Especially a kid. I would think, in my opinion, this isn't his first rodeo. It's not his first rodeo. You just don't wake up one day and do this to a kid. And whenever you have enticing a minor and all of this, there's got to be more. I mean, there was someone that came out yesterday that said that he tried to SA her. If he lives in a camper on grandma's property, maybe dad didn't know he was watching the daughter. Maybe he thought grandma had the daughter. I don't know. I really don't know. I'll ask my source and I'll talk to him here in a little bit and try to get some more information on that, because I really want to know how long Stephen has been living on this property. How long has he known the family, Audrey? Um, that's a good question. From what I understood, he worked a month on, 2 weeks off, a month on, 2 weeks off. That's what I was told, but I can't confirm that. I don't know his schedule. He looks straight evil. I think I have it here somewhere. He was charged with hitting someone over the head with a pipe. With a freaking pipe. He has 2 children. We know that he has 2 children. I mean, this man has always been in trouble. He's always been in trouble. This is from 2004. 3rd-degree felony. 5 years in imprisonment. The S offender registration requirement. They got his fingerprint. They got his DNA. What did you say? Where did I see you comment go? Yeah, exactly, Marlena. Oh, thank you, LA. It's very kind of you, dear. Do we know on what times he was being held for? He's being held. What was it? I forget. Y'all, I literally did not sleep last night. He's being held, being charged currently with aggravated assault with a weapon. And that's what you wonder. Could he have been, doing this to children? And she, afraid she was going to tell or something? Perhaps. Fairy Meadows, I hope he gets that. They have not found her yet. No. That's right, Texas lady. And I hope this mother chicken gets capital murder. Good old fashioned Texas capital. I have the best voice redactions. Thank you. he deserves it. Anybody that hurts a kid in any way, violently, sexually, dead. My opinion, but that's my opinion. So yeah. So they do got his fingerprint here on a record. But I don't think he was charged with it, but what does it say? When the state stated above, the above numbered and entitled cause was regularly reached and called for trial, and the state appeared by the attorney stated above, and the defendant and the defendant's attorney, as stated above, were also present. Thereupon, both sides announced ready for trial. Okay. The defendant further waived reading of the indictment, and upon being asked by the courts as how they pleaded, entered a plea of guilty to the offense of assault on a public servant as alleged in the charging instrument. Wow. It's interesting. Interesting. Uh-oh. I agree. I absolutely agree. My friend's ex used to be a captain of one of the oil rigs. He made me. Yeah, I mean they make good money, but they're gone for 2 weeks to a month at a time. You know, these people on the boats, they're gone for quite a while. Bear with me 1 second. I'm trying to find something. He had a lot of warrants and stuff out. Was this it? This might have been it.
Return for its full lifetime of 7 years. Does that apply to all TurboTax?
Oh, come on. It's tax season. I heard they have him in custody for separate crimes that happened months ago. Is that true? Yes, that is true. That is true. Yes. All right, here we go.
School Thursday morning. It triggered an Amber Alert and a major search involving local, state, and federal authorities.
Authorities spent the day looking in an area around Lake Livingston up in Polk County.
Matt Doherty is live tonight at the Polk County Sheriff's Office. Matt, what do we know right now?
Well, enemy authorities will resume their search first thing tomorrow morning. It was halted earlier tonight once it got dark. However, this is still a very active investigation.
David, this is the stuff that you see on TV, and you wonder, you can only imagine what the family and the parents are going through, and there's not words for it.
Through tears, Cassie Matthews, the mother of 11-year-old Audrey, pleaded for help finding her missing daughter tonight.
She was allegedly dropped off at her bus stop, and later on, we come to learn that she never even made it on the bus.
Just hours before, investigators were playing things close to the vest, letting on that they know more than they're willing to tell the public right now.
And I can understand the public's concern that we're not giving out a lot of information, but the end here is to find Audrey and bring her home.
They haven't said if they found any sort of evidence in the area they spent searching Friday night near Lake Livingston. And despite the rumors in this small town, they won't say if there is a suspect connected to the girl's disappearance. Audrey's mother says her daughter was living with her father, who has custody, as well as her grandmother and another man. Family members tell us that other man would drive Audrey to the bus stop each morning before school. No one at the family's home would speak with us tonight. Meanwhile, Cassie Matthews says she's devastated.
You feel it's a roller coaster. You're broken. You're mad. You're lost. You're empty. And right now, I'm empty. And I'm not gonna be the same unless my baby is returned to me. And neither is her family, anyone in her family, any of us.
Authorities say that they are speaking to persons of interest tonight. If you have any information on Audrey's disappearance, you're asked to give them a call right away. Back to you.
Hopeful for her safe return. Matt Doherty, thank you.
All right. So there's that. I'm going to check this kind of started setting off alarm bells yesterday, if you ask me. This woman, oops, again, wrong one. She was making this claim. Maybe. Maybe this is it. Stephen McDougal tried to arm me when I was 10 years old. Now, first of all, let's talk about that. This is how old is Audrey? She's 11. She's 11. Tried to arm me when I was 10. My parents were friends of his sister's. One night he came into my cousin's room where her and I were sleeping, ripped my cousin off the bed, and tried to have sex with me. I was 10 years old. I remember running as fast as I could, hiding in the living room, watching him look around and for me until he finally just went to bed. He is not a man who should have been around any children, and I'm not the only victim. What I say? This man absolutely has done this before. Absolutely has done this before. Absolutely. This this group has blown up since last night. They have a full search team at Lake Area Jeepers, Texas EquiSearch. They have full search teams in place. Please do not come by the area unless specifically requested. Horses and side-by-sides, please be on standby. They are searching the water. They found, okay, this person says, which it has not been confirmed by police. So I just want to state that. This person says they found her backpack and they have impounded his truck. I do know that. They did impound his truck and arrested McDougal to hold him. They know something if they've called off the land search. That's not a good. They have found okay. So if they have called off the land search, that says something. In my opinion, they know if they have called off all the land search, then they know that she's in the water, in my opinion. Obviously, he is a pervert, even if, yeah. Yeah. Now, oh, look at this. No visitation times available. I bet not. I bet not. Oh, what is this? Why did someone circle that? Am I missing something? Let me take this down. Am I missing something here? Am I overlooking something? What are they circling here? Yeah, you don't play in Texas. Exhaust pipe and mud. Yes, I see that. I don't know. Because like the ball joint where you toe or something over here, there's he was way down. Mud from the lake. Is there a dent? I don't know what they're trying to. But you see, there's like this was clearly this is someone spinning in the mud, right? And splashing. Like this is someone definitely. Damage. Mm. Well, they like wherever his car was, you can damn sure bet that it left marks. Foliage, mud, yeah. Oh, well, it was clean yesterday, which I'm sure they'll have him on. What am I missing? Where was this picture taken at? Where was this picture taken at? Haven't seen this picture. Oh crap. Is this from like where he was coming out yesterday? I wonder. But it does look like there's someone in the passenger seat. Perhaps. Got his license plate. The neighbor who can see the bus stopped confirmed not seeing her that morning. Camera showed him drive by the bus stop and never stop. That is true. Yes. All right. Look how much cleaner that vehicle is there. There ain't no mud on it there, is there? Boy, he washed it up pretty quick. I think they have so much evidence on him, it's unreal. Life isn't all kumbaya. Yeah, he ran it to the car wash, and I bet you the inside of it's clean too. But guess what? He's not that smart. He's not that smart. Compare. Look at there. See the difference? One. One, two. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Major difference. No, my dear. He was arrested, but they have not found her yet. The good thing is Texas EquiSearch is there. Oh my God. I never thought about that ICU. I never thought about it that way. Sad thing is, Audrey was brainwashed to believe mom was hiding in the woods. Audrey liked to take walks through the woods looking for animals. In my opinion, she was looking for mom. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. You monster. You fucking monster. Fucking monster, man. How do people live with themselves? They put that on television. Yeah, this is what he was charged with. Deadly. This is the enticing a child in 2007. There's all kinds of harassment, reckless driving, theft, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, unauthorized use of a vehicle, theft, $1,500 to $20,000, possession, evading detention, possession. I mean, these people just do crime after crime after crime after crime. Publican talks, all that. If that was you or I, and we had a record like that, we'd be under the damn jail. Goodness gracious. It's just crazy. All right, let me check something real quick. Yeah. There is alligators I've heard there, but I don't know if that makes. Oh, hold on a second. Is this picture of, sorry. Bear with me, y'all. That's okay, Batgirl. You can always, block someone. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to jump off of here. Yeah, they are subhuman. They are. I'm going to jump off here. I need to make a few calls. Love you too. You get money or drugs, yeah. I'm going to jump off here, and I need to make a few calls, and I'm going to try to find a few things out. If there is a press conference, if there is anything that has been updated, I will be live like that. Okay? I'll be live like that. So keep your eye out, keep your phone on. I'm going to call my source and see if I can find out anything else. Okay? Thank you. Love you all. I'll see you guys in a little bit. We got to find Andre. Thank the EquiSearch and law enforcement and volunteers there today. God bless them. Love you guys.